The mind trap. How media is reprogramming your thoughts, even if you don't know it. And I will start with what you're about to hear with the title of this video and the thumbnail. Was the title enough to draw you in to click to watch the video? Was the thumbnail enough to draw you in to watch this video? The title applies to this video, but the intent of this video, my intent, is to make you think a little bit. Because you know what? Just like myself, all of us, we think we are in control. But maybe we need to think again. Look, picture this. It happens every day. You scroll through your phone, and all of a sudden you realize an hour has disappeared in a blur. You've been watching headlines, tweets, viral videos. You didn't even plan on staying that long on your phone or your tablet or your any device, but something kept you hooked. Something invisible. The truth is, the media doesn't just inform you, it shapes you, it nudges you, it controls you in ways that you don't even notice. And you know what the scariest part is? You might not even be thinking your own thoughts anymore, subconsciously. It happens to everybody. Happens to myself. It happens without even realizing it. The media wires your brain without you knowing it. From the moment you wake up, the battle for the attention of your mind begins. News outlets, social media platforms, advertisers, influencers. Everyone is fighting to control the narrative that runs through your mind. But it's not just about keeping you entertained, it's about programming you. Just like this video might be doing right now and not realizing it. I want to show you how. The media decides what you care about. You ever notice how a single news story can dominate headlines for weeks while other major news events barely get mentioned? That is called agenda setting. The media tells you and me what's important, what's worth discussing, and what's not worth, and they ignore it. So, for example, my favorite, you have a single celebrity scandal that gets more attention than global news or a global crisis. Why? Because your outrage, your clicks, and your engagement on that single celebrity scandal are valuable currency to the media. The media trains you to think in black and white. Nuance doesn't sell. Conflict does. Emotion does. You're either for it or against it. And this is why debates are framed as battles, why complex issues are simplified into extreme positions, and why the loudest voices drown out the reasonable ones. Think about it. How many times do you see on social media people with blue hair screaming their heads off? How they're going to kill themselves, set themselves on fire? The result, society becomes more divided. Think about this. I mean, people lose the ability to think critical. Emotionals, reactions replace local, logical thinking. A person with blue hair screaming their heads off will get more attention than someone talking calmly, expressing their points of view. The media manipulates your emotions. The number one thing is fear and outrage, shock. These are the emotions that make content go viral on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, everywhere. And the media knows that. Headlines are just designed, headlines are not just designed to inform you, they're designed to trigger you. And that's why I said when I started this video, did the headline grab you? Did the thumbnail grab you? When you feel very strong emotions, you're more likely to share and comment and stay engaged. That is not an accident, it's psychological warfare. The illusion of free thinking is just that, illusion. Social media platforms don't just, show you random content. There's algorithms involved, algorithms that track your behavior. Your feed, that being on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, X, TikTok, your feed is what feeds you more of what you already believe, creating an echo chamber that reinforces your views. You think more and you're about to explore less new ideas. But in reality, you're trapped in a careful, curated bubble. You're not searching for the truth anymore. You're being spoon fed a version of that truth. Is there anything that we can do? Well, in my opinion, if you don't want to be a puppet of the media, you need to fight back. And that happens to all of us. Unconsciously, we become puppets. Even with people who think about it and talk about it, subconsciously, we have to fight daily not to become a puppet. One of the things I always say is you got to question everything. Just because you saw it in the news or social media, it doesn't mean it's true. Just because what I'm telling you is what I'm telling you, it doesn't make it true. Look for multiple perspectives. You got to recognize emotional triggers. If a headline makes you angry or scared, pause and ask yourself, is this manipulating me? You got to break the bubble. Follow sources and people outside your usual beliefs. Challenge your own opinions, no matter how hard it is to listen to those beliefs and those views. And some people who are online, news, everywhere, they are just very hard to listen to. Force yourself to listen to their point of view. Think before you share. If you are spreading information or being used to just, you know, sharing something immediately, what you might be doing is sharing false propaganda, misinformation. Unplug and reset. The media's power weakens when you step away. Take control of your mind, relax, and move away. Go without social media if possible for a day or two. Look, I don't know who's controlling who. I feel that the media and their greatest trick is making us believe we're in control while they're pulling the strings. And I think it's time to wake up. Even for older people like myself, over 40, over 50, over 60, that we're supposed to have more wisdom, more knowledge, more experience. Some cases, we are being manipulated a lot easier than younger people. Younger people have grown up with social media. Younger people are been living in a digital world a lot longer than we have. They're a lot more to, a lot easier, should I say, to question things than older people like us. Think for yourself before someone else does it for you. But the biggest advice that I can give to myself and anyone that would like to listen is listen and question everything. Let go of your old feelings, your old emotions, your old ideas that you acquire maybe from your father, your parents, your grandparents. The world is changing by the second, and we need to change with it. If we don't change with it, if we don't change our social media patterns, well, I don't know where we're going with it. Look, if you like this video, if you saw value in it, love to hear your thought. Please comment below, share your ideas, share your thoughts. Most of all, please consider subscribing. Help me build this YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next one.